Welcome back to Gate Galley Dwarf Fortress Let's Play from Mike of... I'm not sure if you caught any of that, anyway. Everything kind of paused there. So anyway, welcome back to Gate Galley. I seem to have 2 copies of the starter pack launcher, but that's... there you go. Doop doop doop, loady load. Let's see where we were. We were here apparently. Load up, not workflow, but there we go. My eliminate dig flood command. I did find you can use workflow directly from the command line of dfhack, and yeah, you end up with stuff like this. So you can, in theory, you know, just issue commands directly. I sometimes wonder if the reason why I lost my last save, that time I lost a save, if that was actually somehow down to me screwing up a workflow command. Because it's the way workflow works in that sense is it actually loads up. It loads the information into, I believe, spare historical figure data. So the data that gets created when the world starts, about all historical figures. And it loads them into there. I kind of find myself wondering if something didn't go wrong there. That just could be me, you know, thinking, well, you know, it happened after I played with work for the very first time on the command line. Therefore, it must be something to do with me playing with workflow, which actually isn't all that logical. It's just a kind of, you know, a very simple assumption. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at this area. I keep thinking that I want to make this somehow an open air corridor to help prevent cave adaptation, but it would involve digging through, you know, all this lot, and would no doubt end up with dwarves just kind of falling, because, you know, they'd have to channel through here, and that'd be fine. And then they can make a channel through. Well, they'd make a channel here, and that's fine. They make a channel here, that's fine. But then they kind of would end up falling down, and they'd fall that last bit. But I think that'd be alright. I don't think that'd cause too many problems. So what the hell? I'm not known for doing sensible things, so let's do stupid things. Because the real problem is that I'm opening up. Ooh, let's not go that far then. I'm opening up swathes of my fortress to the outside world, and I should then, you know... Oops. And I should then... oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Defend it in some way, you know. Make sure that you know, BCs can't just fall in. I'm being I'm being incredibly casual about it because I just, you know, I haven't had any BCs come and try and eat my dwarves, so I'm very kind of lackadaisical about, you know, the need for safety, which is almost certainly going to be a bad thing. So let's build a wall. And it's going to have to be at least 2 high to be useful. And probably have a roof on it as well. Then again, if I can just make a roof, then, you know, what's the problem? What I'm going to do is... Let's have a brief look at the wiki, shall we? Because what I want to know is, can you make a glass floor? Fortress glass floor. Right, hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of those designations. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, I can't ever make up my mind. Right, JMQ, glass blocks. Right, let's make some green glass blocks. I don't know if I can make 30 of them, but Z stocks enhanced view glass. Right, so I have some raw green glass, and I don't have any actual just sand, but I'm sure I've got. I mean, I do just have sand lying around. At least I did. I'm pretty sure I can gather sand. In fact, is that not a sand collecting? Yeah. Now, admittedly, it's got some, you know, stuff on it, but I think that's because, well, that's just stuff that's going on. But it was sand, and if need be, I can maybe make that a sandy area or something. Right, I'm just going to leave that as is. Oh, does it? Oh, I thought. Okay, I thought statues took slightly fewer than that. Galena smelts. So I put in an order for Galena. I wonder if I should put Galena on my workflow list. See, I keep, you know, wanting to do everything with workflow, but actually, you know, backpacks are fine. You know, it's you know, not everything is working very well with that, or maybe I need, you know, it's all sorts of things that make me wonder, is this necessarily the best way of doing everything? Box bags. Buckets are fine, drinks are fine. Obviously, all the things that I had a zillion of beforehand are fine. It's just the things that need replenishing. I mean, obviously, fairly clearly, I might simply mean that with 200 dwarves I need more kitchens. And I'm just running out of socks. And actually, it's actually slightly worrying. Well, actually, no. 168, 84, and 102 in use. That probably means I've got enough socks out there being used at the minute. I think that's my desperate hope. Yeah, because I don't think I've got enough trousers in use to count as clothing everyone. Admittedly, there are other things that people can wear on their legs that might count. So I can't just assume that... oh, this is slightly bright. This guy's wearing... Yeah, this is one of the I don't have any socks kind of people here. Yeah, I mean, do I just need more... I'm going to get hit A just to get rid of that. Do I just need more... people making clothing? Is workflow not actually the way of doing it? Is lack of cloth my bottleneck? Yeah. So many things that I'm not sure about. Let's get rid of the silver statue, because I quite clearly am not going to get all the silver statues I want. Because for some reason I thought it was 1 bar per, and it clearly isn't. So let's just remove that. Yeah. So, and is this going to count as sand? I mean, it's got, you know, stuff on it, but because it was sand at one point. When I dug it out, it was all just sand, and things just kind of grown themselves on it. Do I have to trample it to make it, you know, sand again? Should I dig out some more? Just some of this stuff here, which is you know, it says soil, but it's sand. So if I dig that out, it should become a sand area. Which would be good, I think, in that case. Decisions, eh? Now, I'm going to find that big area that I've been digging out. And I'm going to make Shift H to make a I don't think I need Shift F2 anymore. So if I now go, there we go. Because this is an area I'm interested in, and I want to come back here from time to time, and I keep forgetting what level I'm on. It's also a ridiculously large project. That means that essentially I have stopped my miners doing anything else other than this for quite some time. It's also really boring looking. Look at that. There's hardly anything. I'm surprised they haven't come across any gems or any limonite or anything in that little area there, which is Right, let's have another look at my stocks. Enhanced view. Copper. What have I got in the way of copper? Got copper bars. I make copper statues. A lot of weird copper bits and pieces. I would like to. I wish I could, like, you know, designate this for melting, but in this particular screen, which is, I believe, only a DF hack thing, I can't, in fact, apply. I can't. There isn't a melting option, which is a bit of a pain because it'd be quite handy. But I do have copper. I do have copper bars. I do have some gems. I did get some. Silver statues. Got 2 of them. So let's go to my workshops. And here are my gem workshops. Okay. If I cancel that, it'll get added again. But encrust with gems. That's interesting. I can't. That's interesting. I can't specify. So, yeah, I would want to do that a different way. I would probably want to set up a dedicated workshop. Yeah. Yes, a dedicated workshop, and make sure that it can only get, you know, gems and the very specific things that I want encrusted. So, you know, in theory, what I could do is add statues in here. Statues are in here. So block all. Enable statues. Metal. Let's just enable metal statues. So metal statues can also go there. So Z, stocks, E for enhanced, Q, statue. Silver statue. Now, I want to go to Shift Z and see where it is. Right, so it's sat there. So what I could then do, go to here, give to a pile or workshop, and then enter. So therefore this jeweler's workshop will only take its materials from that gem stockpile, which is fine because that's where all the gems are. So that's perfectly fine and lovely. But it means that the only things it will encrust with gems when it gets to that job will be things that are in that stockpile, and the only things in that stockpile that it can encrust will be those silver statues, should anyone ever get round to taking it there. Yeah, I mean the problem would be if the problem would be if somebody moves it to another finished goods stockpile before then. in theory, I should go through. I could, in theory, go through all the other stockpiles and make them so that they don't. Well, let's actually start looking at that. How bad would that be? Fin Q. That failed. Shift R. S search. Finished. Good stockpiles. So there's one here. So if we QS. Oh, and it's furniture. It's furniture stockpiles. Shift R. S. Furniture. Oh, I've got bloody tons of them. Alright, so I don't mind that one, that's fine. Furniture, stop on 29. That's not what I want to do. Oh, for heaven's sake! Cannot type. I think that's just bins and barrels, that one. Yeah, it's just bins and barrels, okay. Let's take a look at this one. I think this is just a generic one. Oh, actually, it doesn't take slabs. Well, now it doesn't take statues. Okay, we'll get in there. That's bags, I think. Box bags, specifically cloth. So yeah, so plant cloth, leather, silk, yarn. And only boxes and bags. Why boxes and bags are the same category? That's actually slightly irritating. Unless boxes really do count as bags. You can make boxes and I will just use them like bags, but I have no particular, you know. So 50 and 51 of those. Furniture, so 50, 51, 54. That's mechanisms, so that's fine. Furniture. Oh no, I've just been there. Oh no, actually, I think I made two. That's right, I made two of them. Because in theory, what I should have done is, well, I don't know if you can just make them bigger. 59, so 56, and 56 will be the quantum stockpile. So, if we stop being irritating. If we make this not take statues, and make this not this one not take statues. I hate the user interface sometimes, especially when you're negotiating menus. Okay, so also want to go H, and then I want to find this here, enter to define, set desired items, and I will also take away statues from there. Now, this does mean that I don't have anywhere to put statues that aren't made of metal, but I think we're going to be okay with that. Now, what are you complaining about? One unused plant cloth. I think that is a genuine problem that he's got there. No, that's not, well, no, apparently not. Apparently that's not true. Apparently there is pigtail cloth available. Pigtail fibre, fibre cloth. Well, okay, there's one, but I don't know where. There's like one, maybe. Possibly just been picked up, which is why it wasn't down as being available. Now, hopefully, what that means is that whichever sock making place that was unhappy, yeah, he's just going to fail over to making yarn socks, so that should be okay. Still don't have enough refined coal. Even though I've got, what, 3 places making charcoal? Obviously these guys don't seem to be doing it at the minute. Well, okay, so we now do have sand from having grabbed those plants. If I grab some more plants, no? Oh, that must be them having been picked then, I guess. It's a bit annoying you can't do anything about dead saplings. They just kind of sit there. And as far as I'm aware, there's no method of getting rid of them. But hey. Right, so I'm not going to be bothered about. I'm not particularly concerned about the lack of. Lack of plant cloth. That is not in fact a problem. I have lots of yarn, I have silk, so they will just go and start making things out of that, and that's fine. At least that's how I see it. One hopes one is not wrong. So we're going to shift F2. I see that nothing has continued to be found. Yay, a masterpiece bag. That's what we want out of life, masterpiece bags. Ah, I just thought of another thing I want to check up on. Shift F1. I want to check up on my great big hole. Which is going to be stalled because I've got 8 million people doing digging. Yeah, it's rather annoying. I have to wait till either spring and somebody nicely brings me some cloth, some plant cloth, or until summer and I can plant pigtails again. Because I used to have lots and lots and lots of pigtails. I used to have, you know, hundreds of pigtails, but then I keep kind of not. I just stopped keeping track of it the right way, and you know, you very quickly run out if you're not paying attention. Ilmenite blocks. Oh, ilmenite block is what it's made of. Of course it is. It's got some charcoal there, so you're making that. I'm trying to work out where the statues have gone. The statues are already... no, there's a silver statue of dwarves. This is a well-crafted silver statue of dwarves. The item is well designed. On the item is a well-designed image of dwarves in silver. So there you go. Silver statue of a large roach. The item is an image of a large roach in silver. How much is that worth again? 250. And how much was that other one? Basically only 500 because it was a nicely made one. Could really do, now think about it, with I could really do with making concerted effort to get some very good metalsmiths going, and metal crafters specifically, to try and make some nice statuary and make tables out of nice stuff, and really shiny statues, and start encrusting ordinary items with gems, and because although my dining room is kind of cool and is legendary, I think they get even more happiness out of very shiny things than, because these are just ordinary rock tables, most of them. So it might be nice to create some particularly nice, like gold tables maybe. I don't really have any gold, or certainly haven't found any gold myself, but I've got galena, which although I get lots of lead out of it, I can also get silver out of it. I think on average you get you don't I can't remember how much silver you get out of galena. You mostly get lead. Like, you always get lead, and you might get some silver. So I can make silver things. What do I have that is silver at the minute? Large serrated silver disc. That's a bit weird. Some amulets. A silver battle axe. That's in someone's inventory. Someone actually owns that. That's not particularly good. Silver bolts. That are apparently forbidden. I wonder where that is. Oh, okay. Well, we can unforbid that. I mean, it'll have been forgiven. It will have been forbidden because it was, shot out of someone's bow. But there's no need to keep it forbidden right now. I want to keep that setting that bolts get forbidden when they got shot, because the alternative is that dwarves are wandering all over the place trying to pick, in the middle of a battle. They think, oh, it's an excellent idea for us to go and pick up some bolts that have been shot at the enemy that are trying to kill us. That is, in fact, the most sensible thing we can do right now. Not making charcoal fast enough. It's quite irritating. Oh dear, I've got all these idlers. There are things they should be doing. Yeah, no one's putting anything into vehicles, and I don't know why that's happening. It's down as being inactive. Just wondering if that's a Dwarf Fortress mishap. Dwarf Therapist mishap, I should say. Has something weird going on, and I don't really have that many. I've got a few dedicated haulers. So I got, yeah, push-pull vehicle. Item hauling phone. Yeah, I got a lot of people. I mean, I got a lot of people who don't do this. Really, who's got? Let's buy current job, and we will collapse all. Now, obviously, a lot of these sort by profession. So there's a lot of people without jobs, and they're mostly not haulers. Well, let's try. Let's run my optimization plan. And let's test it. Workers excluded. Oh, well, yeah, all the rest children. Right. Let's make that happen. So I think I've got a lot more haulers all of a sudden. Don't know if you my idlers have gone way down. I don't know if you actually have to run the optimization plan. I guess you must do. You should have to run the optimization plan every so often, I suppose, as jobs get done and are no longer needed. I suppose. I don't know. Where are you going with that? Oh, what just happened? Oh, I see, right. Okay, you're constructing the building like what I wanted to happen. But I don't know why you're going that way. Oh, because I've set the traffic designations. Oh, I hate that look. It looks horrible. It makes me get a headache. Now that'll be needed provable finished goods item. That's because the statue didn't get moved in time. But that's okay, I can live with that. So yeah, it looks like it's either going to go all the way around. Yeah, it's going to go all the way around to, because although I've changed the traffic designation, I suspect this dwarf isn't going to update their pathfinding for a little bit. Okay. Those suddenly become less. There are fewer of those jobs, but they're still. I guess they must have been done. Oh, everything is so slow. I mean, it might just be that my computer isn't grown up enough to handle a fort this size, and I may have to. I've said this before, but make a Pocket World short history and possibly even a smaller embark and a really low population limit, like really low. Quickly checking these trousers. Oh no, they're worn. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe what I really need is a good tangent spiral and just clear out a lot of dead wood. But the problem is the dead wood that's most likely to get cleared out are my actual grown-up dwarves, and not all those kiddywinks who are in fact not achieving anything. Well, I'd say I think my optimization can't possibly have worked the way I wanted it to do because there are so many people without jobs. 17 idlers is quite a lot. So, collapse all, no job, sorting by profession. Oh, I guess it's really not that many. But what have we got? We've got a peasant with no job. Right, you are a hauler, but you don't have any jobs. Okay, that's weird. Bone doctor's fine. Bone doctor, yeah, fine. Okay, my medical profession. Yeah, okay, yeah. Kind of going, no, that's really wrong. Oh, maybe not. Now, I'm interested as to why you, a spinner, wonder what you have been set up to do. Animal care, right? Don't do any animal caring going on. Plant processing, yeah, I suppose. Butchery, yeah, I suppose. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Fish cleaner. No, I'll give blacksmithing. It's a bit weird. Or is that the metal? Is that metal crafting? In fact, that's metal crafting. Okay. So that might be just a situation where I should really start declaring I want some metal crafting done, and maybe people will do metal crafting. Maybe, you know. Of course, the problem with making metal craft at the minute is that I don't have enough refined coal to really cope. Oh, it's all just too confusing. Yeah, can't even smelt galena. I don't have enough refined coal. I may have the other problem that I may in fact have. What's it just gone straight to? No, it hasn't. What? I've gone mad. Charcoal. Yeah. I do have some charcoal. It's being used. I mean, I would love to find some actual bituminous coal, some coal I could just straight up dig out of the ground. That would seriously make my life a lot easier. This is taking forever. Why did I think this was a good idea? I don't know. Possibly because I'm an idiot. That really does explain most things what I do. Okay, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna say that's enough for today, and I'm gonna save the game. I think I might just let things run for a little bit. There's nothing particularly pressing right now. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm kind of waiting for stuff to happen rather than got any grand plans for right now. So getting all this to actually, function the way I want it to do. I mean, the theory, the big theory behind the enormous exploratory mining is that I'll end up with some good miners at the end of it, but we shall just have to see if that actually gives me what I want. But anyway, there we go, and that's Dwarf Therapist complaining because suddenly couldn't find dwarves. But thanks so much for watching. Feel free to hit like or subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. And you can also find us, as always, at www.nearlyenoughdice.com, and there we have our role-playing game themed podcast and blog and various other bits and pieces. Do hope you join me again next time. But until then, please have yourselves